Hello, this is Mr. Chua, and today we are going to learn about how to create an interactive infographic. So this is how a sample looks like. So in numbers, how it will look like. So from here we can actually see that numbers is just like Excel, Microsoft Excel, and then but this interactive. We can actually change the date. Okay, from here we can interact with the chart. We can look at the how every year the pricing actually looks like. So but of course if it's not applicable then it's not tracked. So certain years are not tracked. From this year onwards the food items are tracked, so we can actually see from here how the price has increased. And from here we can also change the item. So if we don't want mee bowls, we can change to fish ball noodle, and the pricing will actually change accordingly. If you see these mee bowls, let's take a look at the pricing. So mee bowls is cheaper than fish ball noodle. Chicken rice is already there. So so from here we can actually use the drop down menu, pop-up menu. Some call it pop-up menu, some call it drop down menu. We can change the pricing, and these are dynamically changed. Yeah, all this pricing is changed dynamically using VLOOKUP to look at the data. Okay, so later we will be doing this whole thing. Let's start. So I'm going to just save this. Okay, so interactive infographic on the cost of living. So we need to create an interactive infographic. Interactive means that we need to have a table with pop-up menu for selecting products. We need to have 5 products. Okay, I'm just going to put here 5 products, and minimum 5 products. Okay, but not too many. Okay, I'll just put just 5 products. We'll do 5 products, and they must have an interactive bar chart. Okay, and then you can decorate the infographic. Definitely you need decorate. Okay, so where do we get our data? We get it from this website, data.gov.sg. This website actually contains a lot of very interesting data. One of these is the average retail prices of selected consumer items annually. Okay, so it's from SingStat, Singapore Department of Statistics. The thing is actually from the consumer price index basket. So these are just the common items that daily life we buy. That doesn't have those luxury items. So when we click on download, we'll be able to download the file. Okay, for convenience, I already downloaded a file. In here is in a .csv format. So when we look at this CSV format, it is here. It is in this .csv. CSV stands for comma separated value. So you right click it, open with text edit. If I open it with text edit, you will see it as data with all the comma to separate the value. So 2023, 2022, 2021, 2020, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. So from here you see the year, and from here you can see new line, and then after they put item, and then comma, all the data. So when they see a comma, it will separate the value into different table. So we are going to close this now, and then if you see that you right click, open with numbers. If you have numbers as your only spreadsheet software, you can just double click it. If not, for me, like me, I have LibreOffice. I need to right click and select numbers because it's not my default. So numbers.app, and just wait a while. Okay, so it will import in. Okay, import a table, and you can see that it is, because it's comma separated value, it actually separate for you into a table, this whole thing. So it looks like this. So what's the difference between Excel and numbers is that in numbers, it's not the whole thing is it's not like the whole thing is a table. You can see that these are not table, it's a canvas. You can actually zoom out, it's an infinite canvas. Okay, and you can see that there's only one table, and the table you can actually adjust it. You can adjust wherever you want. You can just put it wherever you want. Okay, I'm gonna just bring it back. So if you open this using just a normal spreadsheet software, it will tell you CSV. Then you open up like this, and we will just see that it is infinite with a lot of cells. Okay, so that's the one of the differences of this software. This will actually is just only cells. You can't do any design to this. Usually people don't do any design here. Okay, but as for numbers, you can straight away do design here. So from here today, what we are going to do, okay, in a table, okay, we can look at format. Okay, and format, and we can look at the table. We can do some design to this. Maybe you want to use this. You can do some styles, and then if you need a title, don't need a title like this title, you don't need the title, you just uncheck and it's removed. Then after you just double click on the sheet 1, or you can just click on this sheet 1. Okay, click anywhere on the sheet except the table. You click here, you can actually see that you can change the name here, or you can double click to change the sheet 1 name to something else. So I'm going to change it to data. Okay, data. So this is where we are going to take data from. Okay, another thing is you can see that when we click on these cells, okay, maybe we don't want this style, we remove the style. Okay, maybe back to default. You can actually choose to have alternating row color. So when you check alternating row color, you can see the gray color will help you to differentiate, okay, the data. So it will one is shaded, another one will not be shaded. So like this, we will start to play with the data. I'm going to just rename this to maybe products. Okay, products. Okay, so this will be where we will take reference from for all the data. We are not going to use all the data. We're only going to copy some data into our infographic. So I'm just going to just choose 5 items later. So how I'm going to do it, I need to duplicate this first. So I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm going to call this infographic. Okay, infographic. And infographic, how do we do the pop-up menu? Okay, and before we even do a pop-up menu, maybe I just want to say another thing. You see when you scroll at the time, the headers disappear. So how to actually make sure the headers are fixed? You can freeze header rows. When you freeze the header row, you can see that it's convenient. You can see the headers for all the data. So this is one way that you can do this. Go back to infographic now. Infographic pop-up menu. So pop-up menu will choose the second row. This is where the data starts. Then after that, Command Shift, press Command Shift and the down arrow key. Okay, that will select all the rows. And then after that, you will click on cell, and then you will go to data format, choose pop-up menu. And there you will have a pop-up menu for all items. Okay, but you don't need all the items. Okay, from here you can click, and then you can see that, all the items are there. Okay, but we only need 5. Okay, so we are going to choose only 5. So we click on here, so I select the row, okay, the entire row, and then we Command Shift, down arrow, and choose all these rows. Right click and delete selected rows. All these are gone, but the drop down is still there. Okay, so then we can just choose these, and then we can just say that maybe don't start with the first item, start with blank. Start with blank, and then we can just maybe just none. Put none for all these. Okay, make sure you just put none. Okay. Okay, so this part is done. Then when the item is chosen, I want it to populate with the right pricing. So I'm going to delete all these prices. Okay, so how is this going to be done? We need to use a formula called VLOOKUP. So when we do VLOOKUP, we put equal sign, it will start to open up the function. Okay, function, then we can type here VLOOKUP. Okay, VLOOKUP. So VLOOKUP, what does it mean? VLOOKUP means it's a vertical lookup. Okay, vertical lookup means that you will search vertically. Okay, you choose maybe you choose whole chicken, then it will search the whole vertically the whole column for whole chicken, and found whole chicken, then it will ask it to return data from one of the cells. Okay, so that's how VLOOKUP work. So for here we put VLOOKUP. Okay, you can read up further about this. We can double click on this and we'll say, okay, VLOOKUP, search for what do you want to search for? You want to search for something from here, so you can just click here, A2. Then you can click the drop down arrow and you can see, do you want to preserve column or preserve row? So sometimes you may need to preserve the row, okay, so it doesn't move, it doesn't shift the row. But for this, we don't need to preserve row, we just need to preserve column, because when we drag it to the other years, we expect this column to be fixed. This is called column and this is called row. Okay, 2 is this is a row, A is a column. So we make sure that okay, so sorry, this one need to delete, click back here. Okay, make sure it is preserve column. Column range. Okay, search this data. Where does it search the data? It must have the place to search the data. So column range, this is what it is going to search. So it's going to search here. So we're going to choose from this here all the way to, okay, or maybe you want to, we just try something else. We undo, we choose the entire, oops, can't, need to click here, maybe I click on A2 shift, oh, can? No, cannot, Command Z, Command Z. Okay, so let's try, like this. So maybe I try to search like this, A to O. Okay, so search the entire table, return column. Okay, which column do you want to return? So this is column 1, this is column 2, so we want to return column 2. Okay, close match or exact match, because we copy the data from this table, so it shouldn't have a difficulty in exact match. Close match, that means close enough. Maybe you put whole chicken, there is whole chicken frozen and whole chicken chill. It may choose just whole chicken chill if you type whole chicken. So we want it to be exact match. Okay, you don't want it to be close match only. So exact match. Okay, then that's it, done. Okay, so now there's nothing. So it's like this. If I choose premium Thai rice, there, the first data 13.55 is there. If I choose ordinary white bread, it choose become 1.98. Let's check the data. So 13.54, 1.98. So because it's ordinary white bread, is 1.98. So this is correct. Okay, but however, this is row, this is column 2. Okay, just now we put column 2 here, column 2. But what about this? This is column 3, 4, 5. So what about the others? Okay, if you just click here and then you try and copy the data to other cells using this yellow dot, you can click on this yellow dot and drag it to the others and it will replicate the data, and then you will try and see. Okay, oops, error. Let's just check what's the error. I guess we need to preserve column, I think that will work. Let's just try again. Okay, so if I drag this, okay, let's see. Okay, you see it works. Okay, but all the data is the same. So if I want to have the third column, this is the third column, C is third column, double click, I change to 3, then it will change to 1.87. Okay, 1.87. Okay, 1.98, 1.87. Okay, so from here you can see 1.98, 1.87. But this is too tedious. Okay, too tedious. We shouldn't do it like this. So what is the way to do this? To change the data, we can actually change this from 2 to column. You just type column, enter. You will reference the cell and know what's the column it is in, and then you will tell it to fill in the right number. So from here, we can just drag this using a yellow dot, and then we can just drag to here. Voila. All the data is correct until $1.40. So in 2010, the ordinary white bread is $1.40. You can see from here it is correct. Okay, so that is how we can do this. So I'm going to just randomly choose some first. We'll just choose wholemeal bread. I'm going to choose mutton. I'm going to choose chicken wing, and maybe I'll choose whole chicken again. Okay, so like this. So in order to do for all these, we just need to choose the whole of this list, and then after go back to the same yellow dot again, and then we just click on this and then drag it down to here. There, all the data is correct. it will definitely be right. Okay, when you double click it, because it's referencing to a right cell. Okay, getting a right name, you see it's getting a right name, so all the data is populated properly. Okay, so later you can choose, now you can choose, actually choose what items do you like for, so maybe a meal, daily life, a meal. So you can actually choose from here. Okay, maybe I'll just choose for daily life, coffee without milk. Okay, and then after that maybe I'll choose a meal like maybe usually I like maybe chicken rice, and then I'll choose mee rebus. Okay, mee rebus. Where's mee rebus? Yeah, maybe fried carrot cake also can. Ice kacang. So ice kacang, and then whatever you want. Okay, so like this you can choose all the products and the price will update. Okay, accordingly. Let's check ice kacang. Ice kacang is $2.44 now. So let's go to here and we can see that ice kacang is $2.44. That's correct. Okay, so go back to this infographic. This part is done. Maybe you think that maybe it's a bit dull. You can actually change the table now, change it to maybe red color. Then maybe you don't want the white color canvas, you want the canvas to be something nicer, maybe gray color. Okay, then maybe this part is not that nice. You can change the color. You just go to here, go to cell, fill it with color fill, change the color to maybe let's just change it white. Okay, and then the rest here we will change it to, I guess we can change it to white too. Okay, okay, maybe we can choose this, change it to color fill white. Okay, and white, color fill white. Good. So then the rest here, maybe instead of gray we change it to color fill. Maybe we change it to this color. Okay. Color fill. Okay, good. So this table is done. We can just drag it here. Then we can actually choose the entire table, and then we can choose a chart, and then we can add in an interactive chart. Okay, we can choose this interactive chart. Okay, the interactive bar chart. So there, this is in here. Then we can actually adjust everything, see where we want it to be. Okay, maybe the text for all this is too small. If you think it's too small, you can actually adjust the size. I think it's okay. Then after that, I'm just going to adjust this to here. Okay, so that's how we do all this. Okay, and now let's test it. When we adjust this, okay, all the years the pricing will change. You can see the effects. Okay, there are a lot of not applicable for the list that I chose, so it doesn't appear when it's past the date. Okay, so this is something to note. If you want everything to be correct, then you need to check that because that time these years it's not under consumer price index, but now it's under consumer price index. So you need to if you want to make sure that everything is filled in, then you need to check. Okay, so title, let's add in a text box. So text box ends up in the center, and then we can change here. Go to title, and then we can choose it to maybe 50. Okay, and then we can change the text font. In the just now I actually chose I think I chose, okay, I can't find what I chose. You choose something that you like, maybe a chalk duster, then you can put cost, oops, just click here, cost of living. Okay, then after that you can adjust this, you can change the color. Okay, so my example, that I showed you just now, that is under desktop, cost of living. Okay, just like it's like this. Okay, so you can change the colors of individual font as well. So how to actually get all these stickers? Okay, this to decorate your this infographic, very simple. Command all, let's choose everything and then choose to adjust it here. Okay, in order to get the stickers, I'm going to teach you how to go to here, the stickers for sale, Redbubble. So you can use Redbubble to get some stickers. So from here you search for here, then we can search for maybe Mi Robos. Okay, Mi Robos. Yep, there, Mi Robos is here. If you come to here, actually the best way is to, when you hover over, you right click and you copy image, because if you click in and if you click in and then you go and use the image, right, then you will see that there's all the cross here. So we don't want this cross, we just need to oops. So you just come to here, you right click, and then after you can copy image, and then after you can actually paste this Mi Robos into here. Then you click on the image, and then you can go to format and image, remove background. If you so sometimes it is not so good, then you can just reset it, and then after click here, then you can remove background. Done. Then you can arrange and change the sizing to maybe 150, and okay, then we can decorate it with these stickers. There's super a lot of stickers you can find, like kopi, teh tarik. There's super a lot. You can just search. Sometimes you need to search them. Singapore, maybe you put kopi, and let's see what comes out. Kopi, and this is kopi. Then you can right click, copy image, and you can do the same thing for everything. Okay, there are quite a lot of things that is local that you can find here. From here, image again, remove background, reset, adjust again. Done. Okay, not done yet. Maybe you just do this. Done. Then arrange. We change this to maybe 150. Okay, 150 there. Here. If you want ice kacang, you can find ice kacang. From here, you just find ice kacang. Okay, and there, ice kacang is here. So right click again, copy image. This is the last one I'm going to do. Okay, after that, Command V. Same thing, everything is the same. Just remove background, adjust, reset, adjust it again. Okay, done. Then arrange 120. Oops, wrong. I should adjust the size instead. So 120. Okay, good. Done. Adjust. So that's how you can do this, and you can choose whatever food item you want. You can decorate the whole thing. You can even just choose a Singapore. If you want Malayan, also can Malayan. Actually, don't need, if Malayan, don't need Singapore, just Malayan. And Malayan, you can put in a cute Malayan. Okay, just choose one and put in. Okay, there's so super a lot of things in this website that you can choose. So that's it. So once you are done with this, you just need to save this as a numbers file, .numbers. Okay, and then you just submit the .numbers file. Thank you very much.